I'm excited to be able to come on with a top rising prospects in 2021. Tristian Jeffries, what's going on, today, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Well, you're part of 2021, probably not the ideal summer you would have wanted, but you've been talking to some schools. You have some offers on the table right now. What's the recruiting process looking like?
It's been good. Honestly, I can't really stress about it too much because I know I can't really do much during this time. Nobody can, so I'm just taking advantage of this time. Just keep working. Honestly, just staying motivated for sure.
And right now, you have schools like Bryant, Columbia, Stony Brook, Manhattan, Fairfield on the table. What do you like about those schools?
One thing I like about all those schools is that I know I can come in and make an impact right away, and that they really believe in me, and they all watch my game. Like they know my game pretty specifically, and they know my game in and out. So that's what I like about those schools for sure.
Would you say they're all kind of recruiting you the same amount right now?
Yeah, yeah, they're all recruiting me the same amount. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's big time. And also, can imagine some schools that have shown some interest in you. Who are some of those schools that have reached out to you but have yet to actually give the offer to you?
Providence, New Mexico, Air Force, and yeah, Davidson.
Okay.
Those are the schools that reached out to me recently, and Hofstra actually too. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think any of the schools would be close to possibly giving you the offer sometime soon?
Uh, yeah, I think Air Force is gonna come in soon. Basically, they all saying the same thing. They just want to see me play in person,
Hmm.
so it don't be like, oh, they just gonna offer me just because
Hmm.
film. They want to see me play. So yeah, once ball rolling, I think I'll have those by the time.
And so your senior year, I can imagine you're gonna be staying at the same place. What do you look to kind of get done this upcoming year?
I just want to just dominate, to be honest, because I know I want to dominate and win the TOC for sure. We have the talent, obviously, Jaquan Harris, and we got this incoming Josh Rivera in our on our team as well. And I think we're gonna be pretty well this year. No, seeing that our other competition in New Jersey is not really. I don't think anybody can really mess with us there right now, for sure.
And Jaquan's been on a couple of times before. You guys have not had a year of playing with each other now. What's your guys' bond like? What's it like playing with him?
It's been awesome, to be honest. Me and him made the bond since players back in last summer. We were supposed to play together, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But we made the transition because we've been working out together for a minute now. So the connection is definitely there for sure. That's my guy.
And last year, you guys had another big time player on the team, probably one of the leaders, if not the leader of the team in Quadry. What was it like just learning from him, being around him last year?
It just shows you could really you could really become a big time player and so fast. It's crazy how humble he is too and how hard working it is. All it takes is hard work and dedication. He just continue to work hard and
Mhm.
stay humble at the same time because knowing Quadry, he came from nothing and then now he built a name up for himself. It's crazy. And it gives me an opportunity to learn from that. It's great. And he really showed that as a leadership in our ball club for sure.
Without doubt. And obviously, losing a guy like Quadri, what he brought to the team is going to be kind of big shoes to fill. You guys still kind of have your same role, but you guys are going to have to be asked to kind of do more next year. What do you kind of see yourself doing next year? What's kind of the role you see yourself filling for next year?
Just be a leader, to be honest. Be more of a vocal leader. Lead by example, of course, and just never don't be consistent. Really, stay consistent, and yeah, everything will work out for itself for sure.
Absolutely. Let's go just kind of break through last season. 23-5 record, a really good year, a lot of big time wins throughout the course of the year. Just talk about the ups and downs of the year.
The crazy part is the only time we only lost one because I had to sit out 30 days due to New Jersey rules. So we only lost one game when us, like the core legit five, were starting. We only lost one game in states. So the ups and downs were all in the beginning of the season where we didn't have the full team. But once I was eligible, we got the ball rolling for sure. And I think that really started something for sure in STA, and that we really want to win now and for the future for sure.
And this was a program that you transferred to. You obviously weren't here from the beginning. What was the decision? Why'd you choose to transfer to St. Thomas?
Just being in a gym with those guys all the time because we had the same trainer. We always talked about teaming up eventually. So it was kind of like a no brainer in a way because I know those guys. I know the work they're putting. I could trust them. They could trust me. And it was just like a bond off the court that we built. And it was kind of like I really wanted to be there with them for sure. And they seemed like they wanted me there. So I definitely wanted to make that transition for sure.
And you're being in New Jersey, there's so many options out there. We know how many powerhouse schools there are, how much talent is out there in New Jersey. What separates St. Thomas from the other options you could have possibly went to?
It's basically the loyalty, I would say. The loyalty and the love they just gave to me right away, like from the jump, like even before I stepped foot in campus, is like they really wanted me, and like that would really separated them from education sure, and well too over there as STA, and it's close to home, so that would really made an impact.
That's big time. Let's talk about New Jersey as a whole. I mean, a lot of guys are top players in New Jersey. It's loaded out there. Even guys that might not be nationally known are still great players in New Jersey. What's it like playing out there?
It's I don't see no better state honestly in Jersey. It's just because we just different honestly. Um, we have national guys. You got guys on the radar. That's like we just have killers all around, which is like is great because you playing against great competition all the time. You're gonna get better. With know what they say, like iron sharpen iron. So honestly, everyone just breaks out at different times, and that's what it really is in Jersey. And I could see myself having that type of year this year for sure.
You mentioned Quadry being the guy that broke out last year and he blew up. You just said that could be possibly you. Whenever you get back on the court, how do you kind of plan to be able to prove some people wrong and blow up like he did?
Just honestly having the opportunity to just play a real full season of basketball. I haven't played a full season since my freshman year, so just having the opportunity, looking forward to it as well. And I've just been in the gym lately, all the like 4 or 5 times a week. So I'm just ready basically once everything is set and ready to go.
And you didn't mention the schools that have shown some interest in you. A lot of the schools are also pretty big schools as well, mid majors and some high majors. Is possibly going to bigger schools those offers start coming in? Would that be something that's more attracting to you?
Not really, to be honest, because like I'm not a type of player. Whereas like I'm looking at the name, I'm just trying to make an impact right away, and that whatever seems comfortable at the time, I'll definitely. It doesn't really matter the level to me because I know like it don't matter. If you're a pro, you're gonna be a pro. So at the end of the day, I just want to see. I must figure out like what gonna be the best for me in my situation for sure.
Absolutely. And I mean, whatever age looking like for you guys, you're gonna be running with the NY Hawks. Do you think there's gonna be a season? Do you guys think you're gonna have some games this year or no?
Some games. Right now, I don't have a perfect answer for you, but to be honest, I don't think so. But it could possibly happen in the fall. That's what I heard.
Gotcha. Absolutely. When you go out there, you're going to prove a lot of people wrong, possibly bring in some more offers as well as you talked about. What would you say is the biggest thing that you'd say would be a successful AAU year if you do get to have an AAU season?
Just competing, to be honest, against already having a good team on my Jayhawks team and just competing and showing like I'm one of the best players in my area for sure and around the country as well too. And just getting the opportunity just to play basketball, in front of colleges and national like scouts and everything, and just proving myself that I'm not the same player that I was previous to now, for sure.
And last year's numbers, as you said, it was a reduced number. You only played about 15 games last year. You started with nearly 14 a game, but over 6 rebounds, 3 assists, over 2 steals a game. Pretty good numbers. What's the numbers you think you're capable of putting up next season?
To be honest, numbers could vary, and like I want to average a triple double, but I feel like I could average a double double and like points and rebounds and points and assists or whatever, because I could do it all, which is a really underrated part of my game is that I really do it like everything I to do to make my team win for sure. So I think a triple double is the goal right now. Average a triple double or a double double, yeah, for sure.
And you already mentioned what you guys think you're capable of doing. You, along with the other guys like Jaquan, like everyone else, what do you think the ultimate goals are for you guys as a team next year?
TOC, because we lost like a really big one. We shouldn't have lost, but that really hurt us a lot. Cause just knowing the fact that we were just on a roll, and that was our first L since like December, so it was kind of heartbreaking. But yeah, we just want to win the TOC because we got the talent and we got the opportunity as well, for sure.
That's big time. And you being in 2021 means sometime the next year, you're probably going to be committing. Do you kind of have a timeline of when you'd like to be committed by?
The timeline is definitely this year before my high school season. That's the goal right now for sure. Before my high school season is to commit, get it over with, and not worried about what colleges, what I'm saying, coming in and seeing me and stuff. So I'm just trying to get that over with for sure, and just focus on my high school season, my last year, and have fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to definitely around like October, December, around there.
And so if you're not able to play any games up until then, would you probably want to hold off then until you can play some games, see what other offers you can possibly bring in?
I could see that happening. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, because I definitely want to get the opportunity to prove myself for sure. I am pretty. I'm also like not satisfied, but I'm also like I'll be okay with the schools I have now. But for sure, I would definitely want to play again for sure. Yeah.
So what's visits looking like for you? We know colleges don't really open up yet completely. What's the kind of visit process looking like? Who's some schools you're probably gonna take visits to when you're able to?
As of right now, I have no all the schools that offer me, I'm gonna take visits basically right now, and some ones that are in interest, I definitely want to take some visits to as well. They also said once everything open up, they want to get me on campus as well. So definitely, yeah, pretty much, I'm gonna like a good about 5, 8 schools I want to visit for sure.
Absolutely, man. My last thing before I let you go is ultimately, I can imagine you want to make it build a legacy for yourself with what you get on the court and off the court. By the time you walk away from the game someday, what do you want that legacy to be?
Definitely a winner. And just a great example off the court as well. Like I'm just I'm a good leader. I feel like I've never been a follower ever. So I feel like, yeah, just a great person, a great gives back to the community and showing inspiration for the younger generation for sure.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'm definitely excited to see what God's got next for you, man. Can't wait to see what you have going for college, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Of course, man. You know you're always welcome on, bro. God bless.
Thank you, man. You too.